Hello, James Graney here from InternetBizUni.com, and in today's video I'm going to explain to you exactly how you can get your products shipped from your manufacturers anywhere in the world, which is usually China, to Amazon's FBA warehouses. Again, their warehouses can be anywhere in the world. The warehouses that I ship my products to are Amazon.com warehouses in the US, Amazon.co.uk warehouses in the UK, and all of the Amazon European marketplaces. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can go about doing that. So it's simply laid out for you and there is no confusion after watching this video in what you have to do in order to get your products sent from your manufacturers to Amazon's FBA warehouses. So for those of you who are not aware exactly what Amazon FBA is, it's simply fulfillment by Amazon. And this is how it works. You send your product direct to Amazon. Amazon stores your product. A customer comes along and orders your product. When your product is ordered by the customer, Amazon packs your product into one of Amazon's boxes and delivers it out to the customers. Why Amazon FBA is so great is because they manage all of the storage and fulfillment for you. So you don't have to have a website, a warehouse, or any delivery people to deliver your products. Amazon look after all of that for you, saving you all the hassle in building up that system. So simply you have to spend time finding great products that are in hot demand and sending them into Amazon's FBA warehouse and then marketing them so that they sell quickly on Amazon and you make a lot of money. So all that is great, but before any of this can happen, you have to send your products from your manufacturer to Amazon's FBA warehouse. And that's exactly what I'm going to explain how to do that in this video. So now you're probably wondering how your products will get from your manufacturer to Amazon's FBA warehouse so that Amazon can take control of your inventory, just like I've showed you above. And for this to happen, you can either send your products by air or by sea. And I have a very simple rule which explains which way you should send your products from your manufacturers to Amazon. If your products are small and weigh less than £1, then you should send them by air. If your products are either large in size or weigh over £1, then you should send them by sea, because this will simply cost a lot less than by air. You can also send part of your shipment by air and part by sea. So this is a good way to start getting sales rolling on your product. You can place an order for 500 units and get the first 50 or 100 units sent by air and then send the remainder of your inventory by sea. This will save money, but also allow you to start making sales on your product a lot sooner, because shipping by sea takes a lot longer than by air and oftentimes takes as much as 2 months longer than to receive them by air. So now that you are clear on the basics, I'm going to explain exactly what you need to know about shipping your products from your manufacturers anywhere in the world to Amazon FBA. Okay, so the whole process starts when you initially place your order with your manufacturer. You will have to choose from 3 different delivery options, and there are 3 main terms that you should be aware of when placing your first order, because you will have to know these terms and negotiate with your manufacturer on the basis of these 3 different terms. And they are EXW, FOB, and DDP. And you will have to choose one of these 3 options from your manufacturer when you first get your products shipped from your manufacturer to Amazon FBA. And depending on which one of these you choose, it will depend on how much it will cost when you're negotiating with your manufacturer. I'm just going to go through the 3 of them with you in this video so that you know exactly what terms to negotiate with your manufacturer and what is the best way to get your products from your manufacturer to Amazon's FBA warehouse. Okay, so EXW is the first shipping method, and this is simply where your manufacturer will get your products, make them for you and leave them at their warehouse. You will have to arrange collection of the items from their warehouse and arrange delivery to Amazon's FBA warehouse. Again, there are a few different parts involved in this. So there are a few things that you will have to arrange with this setup, and that is your shipment of your products. So simply the transportation to get your products from China or wherever in the world they're manufactured to the Amazon FBA warehouse. All of the customs clearance, because whichever countries you're importing them into, you will have to get customs clearance to allow you to proceed and get your products into the country, as well as any taxes that you will have to pay when your products are imported into the country. So either you will have to arrange all this, or you will have to hire a third party to do this for you. The third party is simply known as a freight forwarder. You will pay your freight forwarder a small fee, and they will arrange your shipment from your manufacturers direct to Amazon's FBA warehouse. But you will need to pay them the fee and any other associated costs along the way for doing this. And if you use the EXWX Works term for doing this, then they will have to arrange the collection of your products from the manufacturer's actual warehouse. So this will cost more than if you simply have them left at the port and all they have to arrange is the shipping from the port and then collection from the port in the country that you're shipping to them to. So for example, if you're shipping them to Amazon.com in the US, then they will simply have to arrange the shipment that will bring it across the sea and the collection of the shipment from the port to Amazon's FBA warehouse. So the positives with this is that all manufacturers will agree to this because it's the most straightforward for them. Simply all they're going to do is manufacture your product and you have to arrange the rest. All of the rest of the risk is on your shoulders because you will arrange it. So they are always going to agree to it. But this might be the best one for you to go with because you will have a lot more work to do. You will have to arrange your products to be collected from your manufacturers and go the whole way to Amazon FBA. So there is a lot of arranging to do and you will incur all of the costs in this. So you might think that you're saving money by simply just agreeing with the manufacturer on this, but you're not, because you're going to have to pay to have all of your products sent from the manufacturer's warehouse to Amazon's FBA warehouse. So occasionally you can save money when using the EXW term, but if you're first starting out, then I wouldn't advise this because there is a lot to arrange. The only time that you should be considering using this is if you're shipping a couple of containers every month from your manufacturer and you have a good freight forwarder in place that you know you're going to save money with each shipment. But if you're just getting started or just doing smaller quantities, then I wouldn't agree with the EXW term. The next term that you should consider using is FOB, and what this stands for is free on board. And if you agree on using this term, then simply what your manufacturer will do is they will make your products and send them to the local port. Once your products arrive at the local port, it is up to you to get your products sent from the local port to Amazon's FBA warehouse. When you agree and sign up to this term, then simply you're splitting the risk in half. They are going to look after half the journey, your manufacturer, and you are going to look after the other half of your journey. This is the term that I always agree with my manufacturers, and this is the way I ship my products from my manufacturers to Amazon's FBA warehouse. There are both positives and negatives using this, as there is with any of the terms, but some of the positives include it is much cheaper than the next method that I'm going to speak to you about, which is DDP, and you will save a lot of money by arranging half of the transportation yourself. As well as this, every manufacturer that I've worked with in the past has agreed to this method of shipping because simply you're splitting the risk in half. No one is taking all the risk. If you were using the EXW term, then you will be taking all the risk. And if you were to use the DDP term, which is the next one I'm going to explain to you about, then your manufacturer is taking all the risk. So they don't usually sign up to this one. But with this method, I would still advise you to use a freight forwarder because a freight forwarder will look after all of the transportation, all of the insurance, all of the custom clearance, and simply just get your products from their local port in China or wherever your products are being manufactured to the Amazon FBA warehouse that you want them to be sent to. And best of all, your manufacturer doesn't know where they're being sent. And as I'm going to explain to you with the DDP method, if you get your manufacturer to look after it all for you, they know exactly where your products are being shipped. And effectively, you're teaching them how to ship their products straight into Amazon FBA and become a direct competitor off you because they already make the exact type of product that you're going to sell it. So agreeing to the FOB free on board term is the best way all round because you're not giving them this vital information that they need in order to start selling their own products via Amazon FBA. And the third method that I'm going to speak to you about is DDP, which stands for Delivered Duty Paid. And this model puts all of the risk onto your manufacturer because simply when you agree to this term, it's saying to your manufacturer, I'm going to pay you all the money that I owe you, but I'm going to pay you it when my products are shipped to Amazon's FBA warehouse. So of course, there is no risk involved for the seller, but the best manufacturers that I have dealt with in the past will never agree to this because they are simply manufacturers. They are not freight forwarders. They will not know how to get the lowest rate to get their products shipped from their warehouse to Amazon's FBA warehouse. They simply know how to make high quality, good products because they are manufacturers and this is their sole purpose. But a lot of people that teach about Amazon FBA teach that this is the best way to do it because it's no risk on you. And yes, it is no risk on you, but the big risk is that you're showing your manufacturer exactly how to do what you're doing. So what's to prevent them from sending their products directly into Amazon FBA and becoming a direct competitor of yours because you have effectively shown them the exact way to do it. So fair enough, if your manufacturer already does this for other clients, then you can go ahead and use them and agree to the DDP terms. But your manufacturer will simply arrange all of the delivery of your products for you, so there's no risk or no additional work on your terms. But you usually do have to pay a higher cost for this because a lot of the manufacturers don't work with consistent freight forwarders. They don't compare prices. They simply get a price and go with it, whereas you can shop around. You can find good freight forwarders that will ship your products for a low cost. So you can shop around for different prices if you're using the free on board method. But again, I would go with one of these, either the DDP or the free on board term, because simply with the free on board term, you will just arrange getting your products collected at the local port where they're made and sent to Amazon's FBA warehouses. With the DDP term, you don't even have to do that. Simply your manufacturer arranges the whole thing for you. So it is very straightforward. But again, do keep in mind that your manufacturer will know your direct route to market for your products. And this is a slight disadvantage. So I hope that this clears it all up for you. I try to make it as simple as possible, the 3 different terms, and you would simply just have to agree these with your manufacturer because your manufacturer won't always agree to DDP. But all of the manufacturers that I have worked with in the past have agreed to the FOB term. And it's very simple to have your products sent from the local port to Amazon's FBA warehouse. So again, I hope that this really keeps it all clear for you and you know which methods that you can use to get your products shipped from your manufacturers to Amazon's FBA warehouse. If you are looking to get started with Amazon FBA and you want to create your own unique private label branded products, then you can check out the Unique Private Label course. It's a course that I have created to show you exactly what I do to create my own unique private label products and get them launched and selling well on Amazon. I will put a link in the description below so you can jump down and check that out if you're interested, or if you already have your own branded products and you're looking to increase your sales and your profits on your branded products that you sell on Amazon, then you can check out the Advanced Private Label course. The Advanced Private Label course is currently closed, but I will be opening that again soon. So if you leave your email address, I will notify you when I open it again to new clients. I hope that you have enjoyed this video and I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Bye.